Now, if you have one of these dogs, you cannot be held hostage. I'm not hearing him bark, right? But he did. I came out, turned the car on, and he did the first time, so I had to go back in, correct him. He's quiet now. He has an e-collar on. If he makes any noise right now, I will correct him. I might even go back in, depending on the intensity. Generally, it gets sort of a bratty tone. It's not acceptable. You don't want your dog to have separation anxiety. The dogs that have separation anxiety, people just let them out of the crate and it just gets worse. Like by the time this dog's like a year old, a little bit under a year. Another year of doing this shit, and it's like no good. No good. So I'm going to Dollar General. Sometimes I might just go outside. You know, not really go out, go to Dollar General, but just come out to the car. I might have the blink camera on, watching a dog that has separation anxiety. He's not as vocal as, like, say, Merlin was. A lot of dogs really flip out. They've been doing it longer, so he's doing pretty good. Hey, what's up, Toxic? So he's doing pretty good. The main problem that we were having with him was he was in a wire type crate like that, and like at night he misses the human or whatever, so he's getting anxiety like early in the morning. I don't know what time it was, but he was peeing outside of the crate, which the client's the last one to go out, so there's no reason for him to pee outside the crate. It wasn't like he had to pee. It was the separation anxiety thing. They get like this excitement. It's like an excitement of the dog's mind. And so you got to get him to be chill. Now he's being a lot more chill, that's for sure. I do have glasses here. I'm good, Toxic. What's up with you? He quit doing that as soon as I switched him into a different kind of crate, one that he couldn't pee outside of, because they're a clean type of dog. They are. Like, Vizslas are sort of known for being clean, so he's not going to want to pee in his crate, right? He's not going to want to do that unless somebody like used wee-wee pads and put him in the crate or something. Vizslas are sort of clean. He hadn't been doing that. He's been real good. So I'll keep him in the Sky Kennel, the plastic crate, for some time, and then we'll go back in a crate like that's bigger. But when he goes back in the crate like that's bigger, I'll take up some space, start giving him more space. If he pees, he goes right back into the Sky Kennel. So we're not going to do that for a while. We need to break the whole cycle. So that'll be when I see, like, no issues of him, like he sees me leaving. The dog has to see you leave. Don't say goodbye to the dog. That'll give it separation anxiety. So you don't say goodbye to the dog or say hello to the dog. You ignore them. Or if they're making noise, like he was making noise when I was leaving. All right, Toxic. Then he gets my attention, but it's negative attention. No, down. So the second time I came out, he was like, no big deal. But you have to go over this with the separation anxiety dog. You just keep coming and going. Maybe use a blink camera. Baby monitors will work, especially ones if you could say something through the baby monitor or the blink camera. Like down, they should, the separation anxiety dog should really understand the down position, because if they're down and laying down like a normal dog, they're crashing. That's what you want. So like me and Destiny just had him in the yard. We were working with him, sort of getting him more acclimated to Destiny, and I've started doing whoa with him on a railroad tie, because I need him to do whoa real good. So I'll do some of that, and then Destiny will work on heel with him, and she's also working on Kennel Command outside with him. just got to get him acclimated to two people. That's hugely helpful for the dog. The function doing the same thing for two different people. That's it. So he will. So we'll, like today it'll be like that. Maybe he'll be doing well for Destiny on the railroad tie earlier or later. Something like that. And then right now I'm going to get erasers because I'm using them on this robot dinosaur for the spine that goes down the back. So I'm like gluing those on. So I do have several things that I could actually use right now on the green screen, so I can sense it's coming. It's coming. I just like I want to have enough. I want to have more options for when I'm doing green screen. That gives me more like images in my head of what I can do. Now it's like I want to get a dinosaur. I need a robot dinosaur. So I found something that'll work. It's nice. I don't know why I didn't ever think about doing this like years ago, because I had a for real friend that I had skinned. It was a parrot, and then spray painted him silver. I don't know why I didn't look more at kids' toys and spray painting them like so they look like metal, more like robots, but I didn't. But now I am. So I would do stuff like I had one of those little Munchie, dolls. I would use that as like a puppet. So I did a lot of puppetry. I did some stop animation. But I really like the idea of using like a robot. We use. I have several of those rad robots that were from like the 98 or something. I don't know. Rad 2.0. You can get them pretty cheap, and they work. They all seem to like work as long as you have the remotes, and you can get a battery for it. But so I got those, and I made them look metal. I used like a paint that turns into rust. There you go. I'm back. Well, let's see what the temperature is today. Tomorrow it's gonna be like, which is awesome. It's 31. 31. It's not bitterly cold. It's supposed to, like, by tonight it's supposed to be like 50, so we're supposed to get high winds that bring in the warmth. It's okay by me. I didn't know it was gonna rain today. I thought it was gonna be clear. We were gonna. Destiny wanted to shoot some pictures, and we were thinking it was gonna be like not raining today, but it's rainy today and cold. Tomorrow's gonna be 65. So we made the decision to do it tomorrow because we can always do it like stops raining, shoot the pictures. It doesn't take that long. If it stops for 5-10 minutes, we're good. So I'm sort of glad that we're doing that tomorrow, not today, because today it's cold and raining. It says it's 31 and it's raining. It can start snowing at any minute. Maybe the car needs to update. Maybe it's a little bit warmer than 31, because that doesn't. Although I know this is fascinating. When I went outside the door to go outside, there's still ice down on the ground. So that's how it happens. Like when that like warm fronts come in, it's like it happens real quick with like a lot of wind. So it could be. It says 30 now. It did update. It's 30 degrees. So it's gonna. I think it said by 5 o'clock it's supposed to be 48 or 50. I'm fine with it all. I am. I'm totally fine with it all, because in another 30 days, bye snow. I do have a problem here. Damn it. My windshield wiper broke and I can't really turn it on. Now I'm driving. It's okay. It's not really raining hard. If it rains hard, I'll just pull over. Safety first. Screw up. You know what I miss is like I was using this stuff, this windshield wiper fluid that when you used it, you really didn't even have to use the windshield wipers, and I'm out of it. It just like made the rain go off of it. I don't know what the deal is. Like I haven't seen it lately. Nobody's offered it when I changed my oil, but that stuff was great. It was just like I didn't even have to use the wipers. It might still be on here a little bit because I'm not having any trouble. But it was yesterday. It was freezing, and the windshield wiper, I turned it on, and it was like frozen, and it just, plastic snapped on the damn thing. So, I don't know, man. Maybe Dollar General has it. I'm gonna have to check. That's where I'm going anyway. I need to get it. It's not gonna pass inspection without wipers on it. There's so many tires on this thing too. It's just like, God. And then I gotta try and figure out how to change the O2 sensor, and then that'll mean that the engine light probably won't go on. Then I gotta worry about them like telling me something about my exhaust, which would be real expensive, more than the car's worth, or I don't know, it's like. If not, it stopped raining. It doesn't matter. I can't believe it's 30 degrees. It's gonna be, by this time tomorrow, it's gonna be like 60. It's fucking a freak show. And I'll tell you what, I'll leave you guys running. I'm gonna go in and get my erasers. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. If anybody steals my camera, I'll probably get them stealing my camera. We'll know who it is. How about that? Alright. Good idea. Okay, so I'll be right back. Oh, reach alarm. Tires. I know. I need 2 new front ones because I had the car worked on last year to get my inspection done. And then, so they put on like a tie rod or one of those anti-sway things. They didn't give a front end alignment, so my tires are just front. They're not gonna pass. That's gonna be. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just. It sucks sometimes. Money sucks. Will Smith, all the money in the world, and he has to like get violent. Chris Rock, all the money in the world, and he has to just do a joke that really isn't funny. It's rude to anybody that, it's rude. It's rude. They're both rude. I'm disappointed in them both. All that money, they can keep their shit together. Neither one. They both look like assholes. 2 times more. Oh, great. That's great. So even a cheap pair of tires for this thing, I'm going to be looking at for the front end. God damn it. Let me look at these tires. Yeah, they're bald. I'm putting a mask on. I can't afford to get sick. Even though I got a booster and I'm gonna get the 4th booster or the 2nd booster. If I get sick, man, what am I gonna do? Lay around in bed? I'm putting the thing on. Okay. You vision your life when you're younger, you know, how you think it's gonna be. It's just, some of the stuff is sort of the same realm, I guess. Financial, somewhat closed. Things can always be worse. I guess my hip is sort of, I got pain every day, but it's pretty tolerable lately, so that's good. Got these, I got them water. They didn't have gallon things of water, so I had to get the individuals. I got these were a buck. Got these for a buck. These, I'm using these erasers for spines on the robotic dinosaur. They're working. These I think I'm gonna use on places where there's like the arms moving or something. There's a circle. I'm just gonna sort of accent it a little bit, I think. And maybe not even, maybe these even get painted, I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know, I wish these were a little bit bigger. I might do something else, I don't know. But I spent $2, $4 for the water. Yesterday I bought groceries, which was just horrendous. It was horrendous. I had to go get chicken for the dogs. And then later we went to the grocery store. I was like, God, everything. They didn't have windshield wipers there. Destiny's got windshield wipers though, so if it's raining real hard, we can always take her car. Oh, that's the water. I'm like, what's that sound? So I went to the grocery store and it was like, God, everything's going up in price so much. It goes up before, but just recently it's like, oh my God. Just out of curiosity, I looked to see how much 6 sticky buns are that Wegmans makes, right? $10. $10? Destiny grabbed some cannolis the other day when we were there, like a few days ago. Put them in the cart. Once we got up there, it was like 4 little tiny cannolis. Like maybe, God, it was $9. It was $8 and some cents. It was like, oh my God. It was checking out. It was too late. But it's like all this stuff is like, we definitely don't need sticky buns. I'm not buying anything like that. It's like I'll buy art materials right now. And I gotta fix my car some way. So I had to spend some money on that. But I mean, I'm not like buying. I don't like to eat that stuff anyway, like the high sugar stuff. I'll go home, I'm gonna make a smoothie. Still drink a lot of smoothies. I try and do a smoothie a day at least, which is equivalent to like 2 salads, in fruit and a lot of fiber, some carbs. Looking forward to get the garden going. I'm gonna have to buy some seeds. I'm only going to buy things I know I have good luck with. Kale. Kale needs to go in the ground real soon. What else? Lettuce. Everything's got to get picked this year. Last year I was too busy building this stupid show. I say stupid because, zero press. 0, which just sucks for someone like me. I don't know. It's good I did the show though. So I don't want to wait any longer. You know, you got to do a show once every year or two. Prefer doing one every year. The owner of the gallery said you want to do one in 2 years. I said, how about a year and a half? I don't know. It's so weird, man. Temperature's 30 degrees. Like 5 tonight, 20 degrees warm. As soon as the wind starts up, it's going to get hot. You know, it's going to get a lot warmer. I think trail season opens up April 1, which is in a few days. It's today, I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I haven't seen anybody trout fishing. I like just looking at these. I don't know, I always like looking at streams. I remember when I was a kid, I lived in Missouri, and there's a lot of flooding that goes on in Missouri. A lot of rain. And the school that I lived close to, it was so much rain that it flooded the whole field. Like the kids were playing it. And it had like, you know, this much water in it. And it was there for a while. And I'd go walking in there looking for tadpoles and stuff. I don't know, just looking down. I don't know what I was looking down. Same thing as I do here. Like I was interested in animals. We saw a drake and a hen mallard the other day right here. It looked like they were. Maybe that is their nest. It sort of appeared like they were nesting in here, but this looks more like a place that is that a wood duck? This is like more like you would see for a wood duck. Like there's water, but then there's like they nest like in a hole in a tree. They're really beautiful. I used to hunt those as a kid, like all the time. That was my favorite thing to do, was go in these like swamp areas in Missouri and Illinois with my dad with hip boots on. Now I think more about like owning a mandarin duck than like hunting a wood duck, you know. I shot plenty of ducks, you know. I'm gonna train that dog, Bugsy, to point on birds. He's got to do a real good whoa. That's what I'm doing with him. Teaching him whoa. He'll do it. It's a real nice dog. I like him a lot. He's cool. He's a great looking dog. He is. Great looking dog. Man, that dog, I feed that dog up. He's just like Tonka was at that age. He's so active. Like, you got to run this fine line with those bird dogs, man. They're so active. You got to keep weight on them. But they're so active and you can't overfeed them or else they'll get diarrhea. It's like he eats as much as Gus the Labrador and Tonka, who is so much older. Tonka's over 10. Tonka must be 11, something like that. He eats as much as Tonka. Like, he's just like, he'll put on size though, definitely. He's got to put on some muscle size too, and that involves him running around. I got him under my thumb pretty much. I'm pretty sure I'd take him into any field and he'll walk with me and heel. We need him to do that with Destiny though, so that we're doing that. He's not responding to the cats or anything. He's paying real good attention to me. Like he knows he's supposed to. Oh man, I'm low on gas. Well, I'll go park it, and then next time I go out, I'll get gas. The light just went on. It sucks. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh, look at Snixie. maybe I should turn around and go get gas. No, fuck it. I'm already home. If I go out again, I'll head right to Dandy. And I'll be alright. Gives me anxiety, though, when the light goes on like that. Maybe I should go get gas. That's not gonna make any difference. I'm home. Just turn the car off. There. You know? What's up, Freddy? Look at that, it's Freddy. Oh, Susan. I'm sorry, Susan. Loving and healing strength wishes to you all. Well, thank you. That's so positive. Daughter starts chemotherapy Monday, so all is going okay, I hope. I hope so, too. I could have tunes in this car, but if you do it and you're on YouTube, it just makes it like not, you know, you get a copyright. It's not monetizable. So I've done that before. Like I had Neil Young last time I did that, and it didn't monetize. It picked up on it. And Neil Young on and. Soon, if there's anything here I can put on my robots. Hey, that would look pretty good. Maybe. So, I don't know. Most of the stuff I make is made sort of with garbage. But with that said, I mean, that's true and not true, because I also get stuff. I like to buy stuff. So, like, I'm not a painter, I'm a sculptor. Marcel Duchamp, sort of influential. So, like, put that together, I don't know. But I might need this, so I better keep this, I think. I don't know. You know who's doing good? It's Merlin. Mer's supposedly doing great. Owner sounds real happy. They do, they sound real happy. They took Merlin out at lunch the other day, which is awesome. And I wonder if this charges up. 12 volt DC max, 5 volt mod. I don't know, it's all cramped up. Plug it into something. It's like this light. This could be on a robot too. It's got a name on it, Brookstone. This has been in the car since I've had it. Let's take it off. No, that's okay. All right. I forgot to bring my phone charger here. All right, I'll see ya. What's up, Linda? I'm just back and I'm gonna shut this off. I gotta go work at the dog. I need something at work. Let's see some more with Destiny, so we can get functioning code for Destiny, so we can both be on video with him. Anyway, what's up, Diaz? All right. I guess I'll see you. Careful, everyone. I need to mask going into the store. I don't want to get sick. I don't. I got too much going on. I don't want the flu. I don't want COVID. You gotta work, man. I don't have the luxury of being able to take a day off. Even if I did, I don't want to get sick. It sucks, man, being sick. Hillsby was real sick. She described it as pretty horrible. So, all right, see ya.